Hey guys, welcome back, and this is another Keep video on events. And in this video, I am going to talk about how you can, as a free-to-play player, you can use your skills as well as some tips and tricks to basically get the most that you can make out of the events. Each event gives you a couple of tokens or shards that allow you to unlock an epic cat, as well as these astrologies that you get. And once you place enough on from the top 100 onwards, you also get diamonds as well as these chests that have cool stuff in it. So I said that I would make this video a little bit later on, but yesterday after the update, it is getting tougher for free to play, and I really want you guys to get the most that you can out of your time while playing this game. So if you see yesterday after the update, you have this little pop-up over here, this box with the cat. It was, and this basically tells you that if you promote cage in event to level 3 and 4, you get critical chance of 5 and 10%. But to promote cage, you need to basically buy the event pass or the premium pass to able to get these kind of tokens to upgrade cage. So my son's name is Cade. It's hilarious. So anyway, uh, now let's get down to business. When you start off a new event, the most important thing that you need to gather is power potions, and you can see that because you have to pay money for power potions. You also have to pay money for mithril. But when you start an event, how do you start off? The first thing you need to do is you get your unlock your chest for your kitties. Your kitties come in here, which is done. And then when you play your first level, all you need to do is hit replay and let the game take over. You can go and do whatever you want and let this be on. This is not very easy if you are using your phone or a tablet because you have other things to do. But if you're on a PC and you use an emulator, you can easily do something like this. It makes life easy. If you don't know what an emulator is, I can explain how I can make a video explaining how to do that at some point of time if you need it. But this is what you do. What does this do? This just helps you get in mithril. And yes, the amount is very minuscule that you get in, but this is on repeat. You can go for this ad, it increases the speed. And what this does is, apart from getting you this mithril, it also lets you level up your talent points. So now, if you take a look at what my talent points are right now, I've got a couple of talent points doing this. And if you see, I am only doing XP and mithril in the start. Why would I do that? XP helps me get talent points faster, and mithril is basically from the from the monsters that I kill. I am getting more mithril. So this basically helps me do one main thing. In my town, it is going to help me upgrade my online lab. And this is because I am online all the time. My game is on in the background because I'm running multiple emulators with different games. So, apart from that, why do I want this online thing? If you are online all the time, you want to upgrade this. If you are not online and you cannot run an emulator, you go ahead and do this. But this is the offline lab which helps you get this thing. So both these will help you get power potions faster in game. If you're not online much, I suggest you do the offline lab. If you're online quite a bit, you do the online lab. And once you get this, what are the things that you're going to do next? Is basically you keep playing this way and you upgrade to a certain level. Your talent points are basically once you max these out, if you cannot do the recurring thing, I'm sorry, there's basically no chance for you to score high in the leaderboard if you cannot do the replays, because without that, it's going to be virtually impossible for you to climb up the charts. I mean, the free to pay players already, as far as I know, are using techniques like this because, and if you cannot do this, there is another there is another trick that you can use. Okay, so if you see if you know that in this event you're not going to be able to score high, what you need to do is in the reward section you get these boosts, right? I suggest you come up to here and do not use your boosts, because what's the good part about the boost is that it gets carried on to the next event. So if you take a look at this boost, here you can see boost remaining 0, get us unused boost carries over between events. So now if you really need to win an event and you want to get diamonds and you want to score high on the leaderboard, you play a couple of events, collect boosts, because boosts are really good to help you get a nice push in event, especially when you cannot afford to leave your computer on or your phone on, generating mithril and power potions for you. Then you use boosts. And when do you use a boost? This is also another very important part. In your offline lab, if you see, once you upgrade to max, okay, this number will go up of the mithril as well as this. Now, why is my offline lab showing mithril at 0? Because I haven't upgraded my mine. So the higher you upgrade your mine and the higher you upgrade your online lab, the higher will your 6 hours of offline resources be. So my suggestion is use your boost only once you have maximized hit the maximum upgrades on your online lab. That is when you will get the maximum amount of power potions for each boost that you use. Collect your boosts, collect 6, collect 8, collect 9 boosts, and then go in for an event that you want to score high on the leaderboard. This is the way if you cannot do recurring this, but it is another strategy that you can use. What else can you do to make it? You might be wondering, what trinkets should I use and what weapons should I use? Should I upgrade my castle? Should I upgrade my archers? Every event is different, every wave is different. So, when it comes to trinkets over here, if you see that this is one trinket that I always buy because it's really useful. I would not suggest unlocking any of this. It's your in an event your resources are limited. So you really need to choose what you need to buy. So never go in for this arrow, the archer damage, because these guys are better. So now you know that the fire arrow as well is really good, especially when you come to bosses. The fire arrow, I basically end up buying at least 2 of these and unlocking them to a certain amount depending on what is doing better in game for me. And definitely the Pearl of Power and the Genies. This is also useful, the summon damage, the Primal Stone. So basically, I generally don't waste any of my resources on these in the start. As you can see, I'm grinding and making money by just putting on replay. So I don't really need to. I know that I will have enough of mithril. I do have and end up with a lot of mithril, but I always fall short of potion, magic potion or power potions. So the way you do that is you conserve your boosts. Don't use your boosts for events. Play a couple of events just enough to get you maybe two of the tokens or the shards for the epic cat and two boosts. And then you can stop at that if you don't want to waste your time and do that for a couple of events and then go full fledged out into an event and proceed that way. So I've managed to get quite a bit of diamonds like this now, at least around 400, 500 diamonds. The highest I've reached is second on the leaderboard. In the last event, I was again in the top 10. I've been in the top 10 in a couple of events. And I haven't really pushed as much as I could in those events. And I don't want to. I'm not storing boosts. I'm not storing uh, things. I'm just going out. I'm learning the ropes to basically help you guys get better at the game. So I hope you like this one. And if you really enjoyed this video, you should check out my videos on crazy cat combos and gear combinations that you should use. I'll probably put these videos up over here for you to take a look at them. These are videos that can really help you progress in game. Take care. Have fun kitty keeping. Bye bye.